Hello and good weekend, gobbledygooks. A story that just never gets easier to cover is Riot Games. That's right, the developer of League of Legends and Valorant being in the news yet again for all the wrong reasons, unfortunately. We have CEO Nicolo Laurent being accused in another lawsuit. We have allegations against him for sexual harassment, gender discrimination, and wrongful termination. Now, the employee that was involved was former executive assistant, that's right, assistant to the CEO, Sharon O'Donnell. O'Donnell claims Laurent subjected her to numerous sexual comments, inviting her to travel with him and work from his home when his wife was away, asking if she could handle him when they were alone at his house. When O'Donnell declined, Laurent is alleged to have become hostile, limiting her workplace responsibilities and eventually having her fired after she reported the incident to Riot's HR department. And this is a rough spot for Riot to be in, if I'm being honest. It's following Kotaku's report in 2018 that, was very expansive of the entire Riot environment and internal allegations of sexism. And if you haven't read it, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because, like I said, it's very long, very detailed. But if you want to get an idea of the background there, I would recommend going through to read all of the information. But for just a little snippet of it, to give you an idea of what they're even talking about in the background of this company that we are now having allegations against their CEO, is that there was a lot of kind of this bro culture and very specific examples of sexism going on, women being looked down upon just because they were women, or having to go through different kind of processes and interviews, and a lot of comments that were very inappropriate specifically said to them or being passed around to their employees and talked about. And it was just honestly, it was very bad, and I don't want to skirt around that by any means, but that happened, and that came out in 2018, and so seeing this follow that is a very important background to understand, I think, because Riot was made aware of these things publicly and had these allegations against them, and so ideally they'd be taking this kind of stuff very seriously, right? And so now we have the CEO of the company having allegations against him specifically, which is a very big deal. Now, this is Riot's response, where you can see them say that they take all allegations very seriously. In this case, because some of the claims relate to an executive leader, a special committee of our board of directors is overseeing the investigation, which is being conducted by an outside law firm. Our CEO has pledged his full cooperation and support during this process, and we're committed to ensuring that all claims are thoroughly explored and appropriately resolved. One subject we can address immediately is the plaintiff's claim about their separation from Riot. The plaintiff was dismissed from the company over 7 months ago following more than a dozen complaints from both employees and external partners, and after multiple coaching discussions to try and address those concerns. Any suggestion otherwise is simply false. So at this point, it seems like Riot is choosing to back Laurent on these allegations. It says that they can only address that one specific one at this point of saying, hey, she wasn't fired for those reasons. We actually have a lot of examples of why she was fired to begin with, and so that part is not true. And so Riot coming out to take this stance makes it a bit of a tricky situation, but Laurent is choosing to fully cooperate with any sort of investigation that is going on, which I would say is a good sign. The situation gets a little trickier with the allegations of sexual harassment. The alleged harassment included Laurent commenting on O'Donnell's physical appearance, telling her to be more feminine and to watch her tone, telling female employees to handle COVID stress by having children, telling plaintiff that he really was a size extra large, but that he just liked a tight fit, putting his arm around her and asking her to travel with him, asking her if she could handle him when they were alone at his house, and telling plaintiff that she should come over to his house while his wife was away, thereby implying that they should have sex, the suit states. I don't want to take any sort of side or give any sort of opinion on this, to be perfectly honest, which I know people are going to be a little bit upset about. People love for us to take opinions on things, but I really don't want to incite any more kind of rumors in any direction, because I think it's a sucky situation either way, to be perfectly honest. Like, no matter who is right and who is wrong in the situation, I would never want to incite rumors in either direction. It's very serious allegations, and so really all we can do is wait for the truth to come out. I'll let you guys make your own opinion, I think. Like I said, it's very serious, and either way, it's going to be a bad situation. So, guys, as always, be safe out there, okay? And don't forget, drink your, and I'll catch you later.